channel, and this is the second episode of Code with Akhi. And today we are going to solve one of the amazing array problem which came on an online test of Twitter also. So let's go and check it out. So here is the question, which says we have a given an integer array size of n, and we have to return the minimum number of moves that is required to make all the array element equal. But in a one move we have to increment n minus 1 element by 1, means we have to leave one element constant, and else we have to increment by 1. So here is the example, like integer array is 1 2 3 and output is 3 here. And how it's going to change, like first 1 2 3 got changed to 2 3 3. The constant element is the third one here, and the increment 1 and 2 by 1 means it become 2 3 3. Now they increment the first two element again 3 4, and they constant that last one 3, and the next increment going to be equal. The first and last going to be increment by 1, then it's become all the element of same size, same number 4 4 4. So how many steps does it require is that 3. So we have to return the minimum number of move that is required to make all the element equal. So here is the another example, 1 1 1, but all the elements are already equal, so output is 0 here. So okay, let's go and check it out, how we're going to approach this question. Let me open my sticky note. So what the array is given 1 2 and 3, and the next move will become, we have to increment the first two character 2 3, and that become 3 again, and again if I increment the first two character it become 3 4 4. And now sorry, I have to increment the first and the last character only here, and that become 3 here. Now I have to increment the first two character again 4 4 4. Yeah, now all the elements are same, means the minimum number of step is 1 from here to here, 1 step from here to here, second step, and from here to here, third step. So the output would be that is 3. Okay, so let's see how we are going to approach this question. We have given 1 2 3. So we have to think in a such a way that we have to decrease the difference between the two number, because in last we have to make all the element equal. So we have to decrease the difference here. So if we are going to sort in a decreasing order here, and if we count all the difference multiply by their position. Why I'm saying multiply by the position, because to change this element to this element, how many steps are going to required is array of I is the index of the 2 minus array of I minus 1. And this we have to multiply by its position, and I am taking position as j, or I can take it I also, because here I am taking I an I here, so it is I. So I have to do this for all the elements, and I have to start from here, the second element. So array of I, that is 2, so 2 minus array of I minus 1, that is 3, 2 minus 3, I have to multiply by I, which is the index of 2, that is 1, 0, 1, because array start with index 0, so it is 1. So it's become minus 1 here. Same apply for 1 also. 1 minus 2, that become minus 1, multiply by 2, that become 2. So I have to add minus 2 here, and the total it become minus 3. So the answer is giving is minus 3. But we know the position can't be the minimum number of step can't be in a negative. So what we can do, we can take a absolute of this, absolute number of the final result. Okay, let's go and code quickly. So in this I'm going to store my result. First I have to sort in a decreasing order. So it's a vector, I am using a sort method here, and I'm using my comparator here. Which will take two number and return in a decreasing order. So this sort going to be sort this array in a decreasing order. Now I have to make that formula apply for every element here. And I have to add in our final result. So what is the formula? Nums of I minus nums of I minus 1, and I have to multiply by its position, that is this, and in last I have to return the absolute of result. So what we have discussed, we have to sort the complete array by decreasing order, and we have to calculate the difference to make the array equal, and we have to multiply the position, and in last we have to return the absolute of result. Okay, let's go and check it out. Okay, for 1 2 3 is 3, and for 111 is 0. Seems good. Okay, it's success. Okay, so for today it is all about. So thank you for watching, guys.